Starting on the second sheet. So we're going to have the two shoulders for sausages, back straps, and the legs for roasts. This one's quite a bit bigger than the last one.
Here's one of the piss sacks. And that time I punched it and it squirted me.
So the bladder here has actually been left in by the slaughterman, so we have to be careful taking that out.
You get a golden shower.
Yeah. It wasn't a boy, was it? Oh. Was that it's prostate.
Oh, is it?
I think it is. Was it a boy?
Can't remember now.
There. Should be
Oh,
a
yeah.
puzzle in there. Might actually be its prostate gland that's been left in.
So that's what they look like. I got one of those.
Yeah. See it on pigs. The bladder's normally a pinker, not as thick. So just trimming off the excess fat here. taking the fillets out. Won't get ribs off that, will we?
Ribs, nah.
Bit fat
Too
for that.
fat.
Taking the leg off at the hip joint. These will be for roasts, cut in half. While removing the back strap as well. Just following the carcass down to get the shoulder off. This is what we call rail boning.
Ooh.
We're hanging up like his pelvis.
Fall off. That's all that's holding it on. Probably won't do that with it. But it's alright, I'll just do it on the beach.
Come join the chat, tell us where you're all watching from. I'm in New Zealand. Might be able to hand saw the shoulders off with the saw on the bench.
Yeah.
I can hold it while you and have it off the bench. Hey Brian Davis, welcome in. Where's that? Is that Indiana? I'm not familiar with that. So we've got our 2 fillets here. There's our 2 fillets with my knife, which we'll trim up. Back straps, which we'll take out, and then we'll bone out this shoulder, both shoulders for sausages, and our leg roast getting trimmed up and will be cut in half for my client. Indiana, how do you say that? Indianapolis?
Indiana.
Indiana. I reckon that's such a cool name.
I'm Indiana.
So when we've done the sheep, we'll start on the 2 back beef legs. Got our legs cut in half, which I'll pack up. Other 2 legs. Quite big legs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Must remember to order some new blades, more blades too. Got our fillets trimmed up. Our lamb leg roast packed up. Trimming up the shoulder for our sausage trim. We might have about 20 kilos or 15 kilos of trim to make sausages out of the 2 sheep for this one client. Not exactly warming up, you know.
No.
I'm freezing. Bring that out here.
Might as well.
What do you think, Sora? Here with the hands or
Yes,
not?
yeah, probably be easier, I'd say.
It's that bin that's leaking.
Yeah, I just seen that before.
Well, we've got to be careful about throwing bones that these bones in it. Store this one. Store that one.
Ah,
Oh, no,
hang on, hang on.
that's-
I'll take the back strap out first.
Is that easier?
Yep, it will be. Otherwise you won't get a full one. Again. Wait, it's going.
Smoke cloud first on the full flame. The sky turned the color of an old confession. The house stood still, holding its breath like it knew what morning would say. I watched from the fence with dirt on my hands and yesterday
Hey, Sparkle.
into my coat.
Good to see you.
Now I can.
Nobody asked me to fight. Ashes another way home. The shots the road. Every fire leaves a memory. Heavier than the smoke. Nails still bury. Holds a ghost in place. Every ember whispers someone's forgotten face. Father said, "What remembers the accent? He will remember what hurts them most." I thought time would prove him wrong, but time only learned to get quiet.
Okay, let's go.
Too hard that way.
The chimney fell before the roof. The porcelain kept moving
Might leave that for you, I think.
I'll pack it.
beyond the pasture. A lone black horse stood watching never run.
Watch out, Tasha's got a sore. Got a big dick. Sparkle, it's sharp. I have to show you. It's a dick saw. Gotta have a good dick. One of the best qualities for butchery tools, actually, to be fair. Expensive. Same with my knife. Don't let Myra see that one.
Just a stone
It's my steel, which is it's not really focusing on this very well. Trying to get it to focus. No, it's not working. So that's another Dick. Frederick Dick is made in Germany.
Great stick.
Printed off too many labels. Hold it. Well, he certainly knows how to operate that Dick.
That's right.
Are we keeping those bones for him as well? All of them? He said he wants all of them.
Yeah. I've been burning these ones out.
Huh?
I've been burning these ones out.
Oh, whoops.
Pretty.
We should have kept them.
I'll keep this one.
Yeah, keep.
The other one had a lot of fucking shit on it.
I'll just take that one.
Yep.
Don't forget to keep the neck in half too.
Yep.
Hit that like button even if you are just lurking. For sure. Like and subscribe. Sparkle, what do you think about the quality of this video? Is it clearer?
Nothing on the outside.
Saving all the bones for my client's dog. He'll be happy. I got the neck bone there.
Alright, we've done that one.
And we're going to start on these beef legs now. Got labels.
Just the leg one, leg links.
I'll label it.
Set this body,
Oh, I haven't
like two star.
I haven't, no, it's not, I haven't written them. Hang on, I have to go and get it.
Yeah, I'll cut that thing off anyway.
I'll just put this over here. I'll go and get the instructions if I've filled them out. I'll be back. It's pretty standard, I think. soon. And I think the instructions are on my phone. Oh, we're just going to break it. Can you just break it? Because the instructions are on my phone and I haven't filled out the form.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. My knuckles will be snipped.
I think the biscuits are rolled and it's two halves.
You're going to roll them, are you?
We'll have a look.
They'll be too fucking fatty.
I'll just tell them that they're too fat. I think, yeah, because I think one half wanted them corned. I don't really like them.
Yeah, they're too fat.
Yeah, I'll just let them know.
Yes, he likes eating a lot of fat.
It's in good nick.
That will be,
Very healthy, this cow.
it'll be 50% fat.
So yeah, it's got a good fat cover on it. At least he's quartered it properly. What do we want to tell? Removing the fillet. This is where the sirloin or porterhouse is. Get off, you bastard. There's always one. Hey Johnny Holt, welcome back. The beef is not behaving itself. So that's big porterhouse. That's massive. That's a good beef, this one. Oh yeah, we actually have to weigh it, so lucky you remembered. I'll get my yeah. I was wondering why you're putting them all over there.
The next one I'll just
Yeah.
grab it off like that. Because then I can trim it up because it's too fucking fat. Yeah,
32. Oh, my pen's running out. Oh, what? I need another pen.
Whoosh.
We weigh this one.
Yeah, okay. So we've got this underneath it. 49.
49.7. Hang on, let me put another one up here first, in case you can't go all the way up.
Just gotta get underneath it here. Where's that one?
So normally we weigh the carcass straight off the slaughterman's truck, but this beef here was actually killed by the farmer, the owner, so we have to weigh it in pieces, which is not really ideal, but sometimes that's what we got to do. 3 days of darkness, welcome back. The fat is yellow, yep. That's to do with the breed of the cow. So I believe this one would have been a Hereford cross, possibly maybe with a bit of Jersey in it. So what we find with the beef cross cows, this is the porterhouse. The dairy cows for milking, the porterhouse is a lot not as wide, and the beef cows, what do I keep saying, calves, is a lot bigger steak, so better meat yield off a meat bred cow versus a dairy cow that are bred for milking. There is too much yellow fat on the meat. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of trimming in this. The supermarkets don't really like yellow fat because they don't like it for presentation, but because we're Homekill, this is one of the nicest eating breeds of beef. I think the fat's soft, depending what the animal eats, that actually affects the flavour as well. So these are all high country, well, this beef here is high country cattle, New Zealand grass fed. Welcome in, Carrie. Sebastian, welcome back. This is going to be beautiful eating. You'll often find too with wild sheep in the country, their fat will be yellow compared to a farm raised sheep, is just simply because of what they've been eating. But the flavour is absolutely unreal for wild sheep or free ranging sheep. back in a minute.
It's crowded with every version of yourself you try to leave behind. And they all know where you live. The shadow follows me like a vein beneath my skin. The shadow fills the silence, never asking to come in. Maybe every step away was another step toward what had been walking beside me since my first breath.
Nah.
Some battles end without a winner. Some endings sound exactly like beginnings. Listen closely. If the room grows quiet enough, you'll hear two heartbeats. One is mine, the other is never missed a beat. The shadow follows me, it always has. And when the last light leaves,
This here is our skirt. Is that the thick flank? Is that the thick flank?
Thick skirt.
Thick skirt. There's a lot more trimming in beef like this that are quite healthy, as I like to call them. No one likes to be called fat.
Fat boy.
Hey, hey, fat boy. So we're just going to break these two back hind quarters down today into their pieces, and then tomorrow we'll do another stream of finishing off the shoulders, the forequarters, boning them out, and then we will slice it, and then I'll probably pack this whole beef the following day for another stream. Keep the videos rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
In my face.
Raw fucking hard.
So I'll put a towel down because we'll be going through the hip joint, ball joint, and we'll see the synovial fluid come out, which is super slippery, and it'll turn my floor into a skating rink. This is where the rump is. There's the ball joint, not coming up yet.
Haven't got to it yet.
Oh, I'm ahead of myself.
That touch it off.
So this is our rump, which at the bottom of the rump is the tri-tip. So we'll keep that as a secondary roast. So that there, that triangle piece there is the tri-tip. That's found at the bottom of the rump. Devil left the gate open.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's 2 halves. So this beef is about 3 years old, so it should have some beautiful marbling throughout the meat. Tasha, do you guys just throw out all the waste away or give it to animals? It's a good way to blunt your knife. We have all the fat and the bones. Unless the client wants them back, they actually get thrown out, but we have a rendering company that comes and picks it up, so nothing's really wasted off pretty much any animals. It all gets turned into something, blood and bone or chicken feed or something. That's all good, Sparkle. That's people, it's common question. So I used to work at Teagle, which was a chicken factory years ago, and all the feathers, everything used to get recycled. Nothing was wasted, so that's a good thing. So here we're taking off the knuckle, which we turn into schnitzel. Feeling for the seam to separate the right piece. And if you scrape the bone in a certain spot, the meat will rip off clean like that. Sparkle, it's too fat for being turned into pet food. So it's mainly just the fat and the bone that we throw out. Sometimes we'll get injured pet food cows that the farmer wants dispatched, and sometimes the injuries are too bad for people to eat, so we'll mince that whole cow and turn that into pet mince. So when calving season happens, which is happening about now, there are a lot of injured cows that when they have trouble giving birth, they have pelvic problems, they have pinched nerves, sometimes they'll break a leg. So pet food is busy now, and us for Homekill is probably coming into our quiet season. So we're taking the cap off the knuckle here and then trim it up, which will freeze and then slice into schnitzel. So there's our schnitzel trimmed up, ready to go on a tray in the freezer. Seems to be, I don't know where all my trays are. Doesn't seem to be that many under the bench. So it's quite important to label everything, especially when we're working on more than one animal, so that nothing gets mixed up. All our carcasses that come in So the chiller all have their own tag labelled, and we keep an eye on the date, mark that down so we know when the animal comes in, how long it's been hanging for. This beef here has been hanging for over 10 days. So the longer it hangs, the better the meat quality. Every day the beef carcass hangs, it loses 1 kilo of water, which you don't get that luxury in the meatworks. You don't get that hanging time. So our meat doesn't hold as much water in the mince as what you buy from a supermarket. And this piece coming off here is the top side, I believe. And in here is the synovial fluid. You can see that pocket, and it's leaking out now in the hip ball joint. That's that's all full to make the hips move. So as you can see, it's leaked out. That's why we put a towel down. Trimming up our top side for roasts. Nice roast. Oh, that's going to be beautiful eating. Every animal's different that we cut up. My butcher knows if it's going to be a very nice animal to eat just by the feel, the way it cuts. I just go on what it looks like and how much marbling there is in the steaks. Then I start getting hungry. I love packing good quality beef that's been raised really well. So if you don't give a calf a good start, or any animal actually, it's never going to do well. It will be stunted and it won't grow to the full potential. So these cows, when they're in the paddock, it's quite important to not leave baleage wrap or string lying around, because cows eat everything. They'll eat your trailer plugs, eat your cords, eat the string, baleage wrap, any plastic, they'll chew on it. And when they swallow it, it gets trapped in the rumen, and they can't actually pass that plastic out. So therefore the cow thinks that the stomach's full and they don't eat as much. So when we empty out the grass out of the stomach, often we'll find huge amounts of string. I think the worst one I've ever found in a stomach is the stomach was probably 3/4 full of baleage wrap. Saying that cow was not in the best condition. So with my cows, I make sure there's nothing there that they can eat or lean over and reach. Sparkle likes a good hung beef. that leaves a lot to the imagination, Sparkle. Yeah, little bits of information. Not everybody knows it. It's just what I've learnt, and through experience. So I'm going to get three calves, hopefully in the next couple of weeks or 3 weeks, to rear. So I'll bottle feed them. Last year I had my 2 Jersey calves. They were twins. I left them in the front paddock where I am, and we've got a big flax bush on the roadside that's hanging over the fence, and my wee calves chewed on the flax leaves, which is actually highly toxic for young animals because their rumen isn't developed. So yeah, I nearly lost him. I woke up one morning and he was flapping around on the ground and kicking at his stomach, and I didn't know what was wrong. And then I wondered what was in the paddock that he may have eaten or chewed on, and I googled the flax leaf harakiki in New Zealand and found out that it's highly poisonous. I was lucky he survived actually, and the girl twin, who was a lot bigger, she had mild symptoms. So things you learn through things you do. Hey Mr. E, good to see you. Israel's in the house. Here's our corned beef.
He's in the house.
And Mara's in the house. You missed out on me showing Sparkle all my dicks.
Show us your dick.
And my sharp knife. Sparkle wants to know if you can cut her fat off like that. I saw my sheep on the weekend. On Sunday, got the sheep shearer in, and yesterday I took all the wool in to sell, and they have a big floor scale there built into the floor to weigh the big wool sacks. So I thought I'd jump on it and see what I weighed. Yeah, I hopped off pretty quick. I'm pretty sure they're faulty. Shaving sheep. It's quite funny how people use that term, shaving. We call it shearing here, but our Indian clients, they call it shaving as well. I'm following my butch around like a lost puppy. Did you finish all the 50 sheep? Yep, they're all beautifully shorn with a cover comb, so they're not shorn as close as in the summer, so it just gives them a little bit of protection in the winter. So yep, they're all shorn, ready for lambing, so I could end up with nearly 100 lambs this year, because a lot of my ewes will probably have twins. Hopefully I don't get triplets, as when you get triplets on sheep you really want to take one of them away, because one triplet, even a twin, can be underweight and run the risk of dying. So last year I ended up with 5 orphans, So now that I'm doing more live streams, if I do get any orphans and when I get my calves, I'll film a bit of them. The feeding, the growing of them. We have 3 houses that are up in flames right now from a spark from the train tracks. Oh my god. Yes, wow. When we have hot weather in the heat of summer, middle of summer, we have to be really careful not to set fire to the paddocks here when the grass is really dry and long, and you drive a vehicle through long grass and the heat from the exhaust pipe is enough to set that paddock on fire. Even mowing the lawns, hitting a stone can do the same thing. So it doesn't take much to set fire to something. You're lucky you don't have another country to worry about wildfire smoke invading your space. Yeah, that's quite frightening when we do have big hill fires here. Probably not as bad as that, but we had quite a severe fire a while ago that travelled over the hills, and it's quite frightening watching it get close to where we live. And I really feel for the people that lose their houses and their livestock. Wow, Sparkle. I have heard about some big fires somewhere near, in America, near Canada maybe. That's just engulfed the areas in smoke. Makes it hard to breathe. Yeah, stay safe, Sparkle. Hopefully it doesn't come too close to you.
Esau. Esau.
Butcher's got hold of my dick. Handling that animal, yep. We don't need to go to the gym lifting all this. He's puffing like a dragon. So the farmer here actually cut through the tendon, which is supposed to be here, by accident when he took the foot off. So it actually makes it quite awkward to hang, so we're lucky it's hung through where we've rehooked this leg. Taking the second fillet off. Come back this way a bit. Hang on. Keep the mess over this way. Oh yeah, we've got to weigh it. Oh no, I need my pen. Right, we need to weigh this quarter. Weigh the back leg. So that's our fillet on first, our sirloin porterhouse.
Hook.
Oh, I'll get that.
Oh,
How many?
just the one.
And then the last piece to weigh is the flank.
Three, two, 6.
Should we bring them out to the bench? That's heavy. Ooh. Oh my god. And then weigh the stick. Alright.
Well, 29.5. Go up. beautiful.
So you got a calculator, Mara? This is how much the two back legs weigh. So we've still got to get the weight on the shoulders yet. We'll get that tomorrow. But that's the weight of half the animal. I'm estimating this animal's going to be about 280 kilos, maybe 300. The legs don't weigh as much as the shoulders, but it's a really good animal. So got all this to trim up, and God, that's so fat. Can't even slide it.
Okay.
Leaving all that kidney fat in doesn't help.
Normally I trim it all off before I take it off, but
Yeah,
I
we
had
needed
to
to
wait.
wait.
Yeah.
Because you're afraid of the dark.
300 kilograms is 661 pounds. Well, tomorrow we'll get the rest of the weight off this beef. Our poll was, are you learning anything useful by watching what we do? And 76% of people say yes, and 24% say no. There's always something you can learn. If you don't learn one thing a day, I think you're telling lies. I've created another poll, so put your answers in the chat. Have a guess at the weight. My poll is this beef going to be over 300 kilos or under? So these are the two back legs weighing out at 164.4 kilos. So we still have the two shoulders to weigh tomorrow. I'm guessing it's going to be about 305 kilos. That's my guess. So put your answers in the chat. How much do you guess, Butch? 164 of the legs.
164. I reckon 333.
333 is my butcher's guess. Myra says over. Johnny says 308. What did I say? 305.
305.
So tune in and come back tomorrow and we'll find out what this body weighs. Sparkle says 372. Israel says 325. I reckon Israel's up there. I normally have a rough rough guess at the weights when I see the animal after I've dispatched it, and I'm normally not too far off. That's when I see the whole animal hanging up after I've gutted it, so this is probably the worst part of the back leg to trim up, the most time consuming. When all the meat in between the seams. Messy boy. I know. See you later, Myra. Thanks for dropping in. It was 1:20 in the afternoon.
1:20.
How much longer will that take? 20 minutes?
Yeah, should be far off. That's the easy part. This is the
Yeah.
worst part.
Alito, Bot Alito has successfully joined the chat. Good to see you back. This is our other part of the skirt that we like to dice this up for casserole. That's what a lot of bakeries will use to put in their pies because it just falls apart. Kind of like pulled pork. You can see all the grain in it. You look a bit knackered. Yeah, be careful of that because it's not hung properly when you do the shin. You might have to do that one on the bench.
Yeah.
want your steak knife?
She'll be right.
She'd be right, mate. I gotta put the towel back, don't I?
Oh, yeah, you will for me. Whip the juice out.
I want to show that fluid again when we get to it. There's our rump coming off now. So it's coming off the pelvis bone, H bone. Is that hard cutting or?
It is actually.
Maybe. Oh, what time are you going to come tomorrow?
I'll be after lunch.
Oh, I'll try and bring those arms in tomorrow morning
Oh yeah, that'd be an idea.
when I wake up.
Yeah. Let's soften up a bit.
So tomorrow's stream will be a bit of a later one. We won't stream till after lunch tomorrow. Thanks for coming, Sparkle. I'll see you all later. I'll see you this afternoon. So our rump is here to there, and our tri-tip is this piece here.
Now.
Just on our last bit of the back leg, which has our corned beef and our top side on it and our shin fillet. So we've got all the pieces here hanging up, ready to slice tomorrow.
Probably hooky. Ugh.
I opened my mouth, but nothing came out. She nodded like silence was the answer she expected. Where the black sheep bends, the night grows thick as stone. You can hear your own heartbeat sound like someone else's own. Every prayer falls quiet, every lie sinks deep. Some promises are buried where the waters never sleep.
That's our knuckle for the other half schnitzel. So you can see the beautiful marbling through this piece of meat. So when we go and slice the porterhouse and ribeye tomorrow, that's going to be the main teller of how much marbling this animal's carrying. I'm going to town with the heater on full bore, I reckon.
Yeah.
Trimming up the other top side.
Church bell never rang. The valley heard its spirit. Something speak aloud. Something gone. Every road leads somewhere. Every promise straight. Faith leaves footprints.
So just got our corned beef to come off and then take the shin fillet off, and that's 2 big hindquarters done. You're up too high.
Yeah, it's normally stretched
Yeah.
up.
Everything out of proportion because the tendon it's hooked differently.
Yeah, it's set different.
Yeah.
Oh, way better.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to throw everything off balance. So people hate it, butchers hate it when they kill the lambs and tuck the shanks behind like a chicken. You know, when they tuck the
Oh yeah,
paws
yeah,
that way and it
yeah.
sets awkwardly. This is our corned silver side that we'll put in the brine tub, pump it, soak it, and it'll turn into cured corned beef. So everybody in the chat reckons this beef is going to be over 300 kilos. It'll be interesting to weigh the other two forequarters tomorrow and find a true weight. I'm getting hungry.
Hungry.
Hungry. Hungry. Hangry. There's our silver side trimmed up. Ready to get cured. So we'd normally do this next piece on the rail, but because we lost the tendon which we normally hang it by, we're going to have to take it to the bench and get the shin filleted off that way.
Sofa too.
Sausage or trim. There's a big cannon bone, which the dogs really like. When we cut them in half, they suck the marrow out what they can, chew off the knuckles. Really good bone for puppies. What we're doing, put a towel there.
Fucking mess.
Huh?
The whole thing's a mess. It's missing half of it.
Oh,
It's all shriveled down to the silver side.
yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
The mouse is off it.
Yeah. And this is what we're going to turn into shin fillet. So that's it for today. This stream will be back. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be boning out and packing up the front quarters. So if you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do, and we'll see you back tomorrow. Thanks all for watching.